Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all of the audience. My name is Rashid. I will be discuss with you regarding this first chapter, which is Introduction to Coffee. Let's move into the next slide. Learning outcome. At the end of this session, I hope that all of you know to explain the origins of coffee, and then to talk about the bean bell, and last but not least to differentiate between the most popular coffee species, Arabica, Robusta, and also Liberica. Our next slide begin, which is we talk about the origins of coffee. When we talk about origin, of course, the most legends story is came from the Chaldean and the dancing goats. This story begin with Chaldean just bringing his goat to the one open area. His goat eating some wild berries, and then his goat is dancing with a full of energy. So what Chaldean do? You also eating that berries, and then he fill up some energy inside his body. He bring and tell to all the villager regarding these berries, and the monk at that area pick up the berries, throw inside the fire, and the berries just bring out a very aromatic coffee aroma. And then the other monk take the burnt berries and then boil it with the water. He drink it, and then he feel energetic throughout the night to do a prayer. That's how the legends of all these stories and the begins of a coffee. Okay, from this story, the Chaldean itself actually stated are being in areas of Ethiopia, but the early cultivation was written in 15th century within in Yemen area. Then it spread throughout the Arabics and also throughout the Africans, such as Persia, Egypt, Syria, and also Turkey. The culture for coffee house in an Arabic area, which is Kavekana, become a social hub to the Arabic area. Then this culture begin to spread out throughout the Europe in 17th century. Okay, this story of Chaldean have been discussed with you earlier, and then it is also actually one stories of cultivation in Yemen, which is the Sufi communities actually brew coffee for their focus during prayer, which is linked with the Chaldean story earlier. Aden and Mocha actually were become two important part of a coffee market throughout the Arabic area, and then go into the Europe, just going into the Europe within the Turkey area. The coffee house in the Middle East is called Kavakhane, which hosts a debate, music, and a news exchange. You can see at the pictures, people having their drink, people having the conversation, and people having their coffee there. So coffee become one of the social and cultural anchor. Before this, in Yemen, the Sufi used as holiest prayers, but in the Middle East, throughout the Middle East, the coffee become a culture. Then the coffee brought to Europe in a coffee house throughout the Venice, London, Paris, and also Vienna. Some religions actually push back this coffee culture. They say that this coffee drink is a spell from a Muslim because it's already being used by the Sufi for prayer. That's why some of the religions has pushed back the coffee from become the drinks in Europe. So the coffee house is grew center of a tricks and idea after the coffee itself become back to the Europe itself. Then now